Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias. Thought I'd share with you my latest case medium toothpick that I picked up. This is a Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive. They call it the Sea Dragon Bone. Case has a different name for it, however. Case gives it the name Burnt Caribbean Blue Bone Corncob Jig Medium Texas Toothpick. Again, the shorter name for it is Sea Dragon Bone, and that is an exclusive right now coming from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And I really do like the looks on this bone. Like it mentioned here, it's the Caribbean Blue Bone. So you have the Caribbean Blue Bone and a corncob jig, which is kind of a pocket-worn kind of bone jigging that they use, but they have burnt it, and by burning it you end up with these browns and green colors mixed in with the blue, and that's from the heat of the burning process affecting the blue dye as well as burning the bone a little bit. So you've got a little bit of a torched bone going on with it. The knife is stainless steel. You can tell that from the black box. If the box is black with the champagne colored lettering, it is Case True Sharp stainless steel. If the box is white with the champagne colored lettering, then the knife is using the new carbon steel blades. In any case, this one here, well, this is the 8th medium toothpick I picked up from Case, and I've yet to experience any kind of problems with any of them. They have all been very well made. As you can see here, you have the brass liners, and the bone just matches right into there. Same with the back spring there. Wonderful nickel silver powder horn at the end and a nickel silver bolster at the top. This appears to have nickel silver pins, and then you have the nickel silver shield in there. And the bone is just flawless. This one is fairly well matched. I would say that it has definitely got some more torching on the backside than the front, but not so much that it's a problem. And as you can tell there, the blade is pretty well centered as well. So if you're a person who's crazy about that blade having to be centered, I would say you would have been very happy with this medium toothpick by Case. The pull on it is typical of what you have with a Case toothpick. It is not a very strong pull. I would say it comes in right there in the middle, maybe a little light for a lot of people's choices. There is no half stop with the Case medium toothpick. I've mentioned that before. But all in all, this is just a fabulous knife. I really like it. No blade wobble. Look at the tapering on that blade, how thin it gets as it gets out to the end. Can you see that? Look at that. Very nice taper on the blade. Full flat grind going the whole length too. Beautiful little Turkish or California clip you have on this blade. And I really like them. Very slicey, an excellent fruit knife, excellent steak knife, whatever you want to call it. And it's a reasonable size for the pocket carry, 4 1/8 inches long close with a 3 1/4 inch blade going on with it. Very slender though, so it's very light in the pocket. I know some people would like something with a little more substantial of a blade, but that's the way the medium toothpicks are designed, and I think they're just a fantastic knife to carry. In any case, this one, the big thing about it is just the coloring in it and everything else, and I really do like it. I think they hit it out of the park with the coloring. They may have had a little bit of a problem with the advertising though, at least Smoky Mountain Knife Works, because as you can see, the box here says Burnt Caribbean Blue Bone Corncob Jig Medium Texas Toothpick. So I can see why when they decided that they were going to make this an exclusive of Smoky Mountain Knife Works, they did not want to go with that name. And I got to tell you, there's a bit of a rub going on with Smoky Mountain Knife Works and some of the people who have bought knives in the Sea Dragon series, because right now they're up to 9 knives in this Sea Dragon series, and all of them are listed as Burnt Caribbean Blue Bone Corncob Jig Medium Texas Toothpick. There's nothing about this knife coming from Case that says Sea Dragon. There's not a special shield for the Sea Dragon. I would not expect that with a knife from Case. There's also not a blade etch, as you can tell there. So a lot of people are going to be happy that there's no blade etch, but if the knife is being marketed as Sea Dragon, then you would expect something on here to say Sea Dragon, or you'd expect something on the box to say Sea Dragon. They do have some images online for the exclusive Sea Dragon knives from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but there's nothing on the knives that says Sea Dragon. There's not an etch or anything like that. And so 1 or 2 years down the road, when you see these knives popping up elsewhere, there's no way no one's going to say, oh, that's a Sea Dragon Case. And I think that's probably the only negative that I have about the knife. If you're looking for one in a series, it might have been nice to have like a Sea Dragon etch somewhere on the knife, but there isn't one. Not even anything on the box. There's not even a sticker that I know of for this Case Sea Dragon in the series. And as far as I know, considering they're continuing to release knives, so far I have not seen a Case Seahorse in the Sea Dragon series, and I think that would be a natural knife to have in this series. But I gotta tell you, burnt Caribbean blue bone corncob jig really does not roll off the tongue that easily. And I think maybe SMKW should have coordinated a little bit better with Case and got them to just call this Sea Dragon bone, and maybe a blade etch wouldn't have hurt either. Any case, really fantastic knife, and I really do like it. It's a beautiful addition to my growing collection of Case medium toothpicks. It's just a little unfortunate that I don't have a Sea Dragon sticker to go with it. Stick around for some slides. let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.